I am CK Muralidharan, freelance sport journalist, welcoming you all to the second episode of Mysore Sport YouTube channel. Today we have a personality who has done everyone proud in the country and Karnataka too, with a performance in the golfing scene in the country, and she is none other than Pranavi S Urs, 18-year-old girl from Mysore, hitting the headlines throughout the country and in the amateur circuit as well as in the professional circuit. Pranavi S Urs has created wonders in the golf field by winning back-to-back tournaments in the amateur as well as in the professional women's professional tournaments. So today we have with us Pranavi S Urs. Welcome you, Pranavi.
Thank you so much for having me.
How you started and how you took up golf?
So I was about 5.5 when I started. My brother and my dad used to play on the course, and I started because of the horses. So I used to love horses because Mysore is with the race club. So when I was younger, I used to just look at the horses, and that's how I started. And I also won my first ever tournament as a junior. So I think that kind of motivated me to play.
How was the interest in you to take up golf?
I was about 7 when I played my first ever event, which was in Mysore, which is the South Zone. And I gradually started playing the national circuit, and I started doing well as there. And after that, I played the professional event as an amateur, and then I turned pro.
Which year was that?
I turned pro in 2020.
No, the amateur in the sub-junior, when did you start?
I started playing 2011.
Yeah, and then you went on to play the South Zone circuit.
Yeah, I played South Zone for about 5 years, and then I played on the national circuit, and then I played the pro tour.
Which was your first win? You said in Mysore you played the sub-junior tournament.
My first ever tournament. That was my first win.
Yeah. Did your parents acknowledge that you had talent? How did they see that talent in you and supported you to go further up?
Without them, I would have been nothing today, and they've given me everything I ever wanted, and I think that's the greatest, my greatest support system ever.
How did you cope up with the pandemic?
So, I think I've never had so much off-season time to work on my body and just do a lot of workouts. So I used to do twice a day. I've been working with Invictus Performance Lab for the past 3 years, and I've never had so much off-season in a long time. So I think it was just a good break for me to work on my fitness and just to stay fit.
Yeah. How do you, when you're not on the course and doing it at home and the gym, how do you cope with your technique?
Initially, it was tough for me to get back because I've never had so much break. But at the same time, I've been working on a lot of power movements, which I've been transferring that on the golf course, and I think that has really helped me during this period. Yeah.
You have been having a good season in the professional tour since you turned as a pro in 2020. You were an amateur when you played the first tournament, and later on back-to-back in the next tournament as a professional you won. So how was that to you?
Yeah, for sure. I think that gave me a lot of confidence, and I honestly didn't think I would win 2 back-to-back events with different status, and I think that's one of my really good achievements till now, and it definitely gave me a lot of confidence to play as a professional, because it's a different ball game altogether. Yeah.
Who's your coach? And it's a Malaysian based coach.
Yes.
And how do you take your lessons, and how his coaching has helped?
I'm working with Steven Giuliano. He's an Australian but based in Malaysia. He used to, pre-COVID, he used to come 4 times a year, and obviously now he can't travel, so we're doing online sessions. So I take sessions once a week. Yeah.
How good has been the stint with him, and how it has helped you to progress in your professional golfing career?
So I've been working with him for 4 years now, and I think he's definitely helped me in so many different aspects of my game, my drives, my putting, everything. And he also travels sometimes to watch me play, which I think is a plus for me. And he's always there. Like I know I can always count on him and trust him. Yeah.
You look to be very good on your drives and seem to be having more perfection on your drives and a little bit more improvement on your putting and on the greens. How do you work on those?
I think it's never been my problem. So it's always been an advantage for me. And since I've always been playing with the guys, I try to hit as long as them. So I think distance is not a problem for me. But whereas putting, so my coach and I have been working for the past 3 years on my putting and my approaches. And we have like set of drills which we do every day to get better.
So look at the Olympics now. Aditi has created a great impression with the golfers and the golfing scene in the country by playing exceedingly well and finishing fourth, being ranked 200 in the world. She has finished among the top 4. She was in the reckoning for a medal. How do you think this has helped to promote and popularize golf in the country now?
Yes, for sure. I think Aditi has done outstanding, not only in the Olympics, but she's also a 3-time LET winner, and she's also been playing on the LPGA. And I think everyone looks up to her, and I think she's like the great role model. And I think from even what golfers 2 years ago and what it is now, I think it's slowly changing and it's like growing now. And yeah, I'm really happy that it's growing in India.
Which is your best performance as a professional?
Every win for me is a special one, but I think 2017 is by far the best because only 4 of us made cut at the Hero Women's Indian Open, and I was one of them, and I got the
best amateur
yes.
prize.
Yeah, and also I think
the field was exceedingly good with a lot of Europeans and a lot of ranked, higher ranked players playing in that tour.
Yeah, and I had to shoot under par to make the cut, which I did.
Yeah.
And also I think the back-to-back with two back-to-back and with different styles also is one of the greatest achievements I've done, because I never realized that I was the only one until Chennai. So I think these 3 are like my most accomplished ones.
And in the amateur level, you won the World Championship in Singapore. In
Thailand, yes.
Yeah.
I think that as well, yeah.
Yeah. Go Sports Foundation has been sponsoring you for the last 2 years, and how do you think that has helped helped you in giving your best in the professional as well as in the amateur scene?
Honestly, I can't thank Go Sports Foundation enough, because the things they do for me is just unbelievable, and they've just helped me so much through my career. And I think with my coaching fees and my strength and conditioning, they take care of everything, and I'm just grateful to call them family.
Who's your best woman LPGA golfer? Whom do you like the most?
Aditi Ashok, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I've been looking up to her since I was 7.
What are your immediate future plans?
So I'm planning to play the LET School this year in December, and then I will also be playing the LPGA Q School next year, and hopefully I make both of them and play more of international events than playing in India, which is going to help my world ranking go up.
Yeah, what are your immediate tours which you have planned?
I think I'm going to go to Switzerland, hopefully with everything works out, because I heard there's a quarantining situation right now. So if my immediate ones are playing in Switzerland on the 29th, I'm leaving.
Yeah. And then one at Spain.
That's the LETQ school, yes.
Yeah. So you'll have to qualify first for.
I will be playing the LETQ school this year, and I'll also be playing the LPGA Q school next year, and hopefully I make both of that. But my end goal is to play the Olympics and hopefully the 2024 Paris Olympics. Yeah.
Wish you all the best for the LPGA tours and qualify. And we wish to see you making waves in the international level also, as you did in the Indian scene. And hope such a talent comes good and we will see you in flying colors representing India
Thank you
in
so
the
much.
2024 Olympics.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, this was Pranavi Urs with us, and watch us on Saturday, and every Saturday the channel will have a new personality. This is our second episode. Subscribe to the channel and encourage us, and we will have coverage of all sports disciplines in the days to come.